Welcome to Elevate Your English.
Where confidence meets communication. You are sitting in a room. Someone says something in English. Everyone turns to look at you, and you know the answer. You know it. But your mouth opens, and nothing comes out. Just silence. And in that silence, something inside you shrinks a little.
And the worst part? You go home later and you think, why didn't I just say that? The sentence was simple. You knew it. But in that moment, it felt impossible.
Here's the thing nobody told you. This is not a language problem. This is not about grammar. This is not about vocabulary. Something else is happening inside you. And today, we are going to talk about exactly what that is and what to do about it.
Welcome, everyone. I am Hale.
And I am Jessie. And today's episode is a little different. We are not going to give you a list of tips. We are not going to say, just practice more. Because honestly, you have heard that before. And it did not fix the nervousness, did it?
Today, we want to have a real conversation about confidence, about fear, about why so many English learners, even smart, hard-working ones, still feel nervous every single time they have to speak.
And we want to explore something that most English channels never talk about. So stay with us. This one is worth it.
Okay, Jessie, let me start with something. I remember when I was learning English, I used to prepare, like really prepare. Before a meeting, before a phone call, before even ordering food at a restaurant, I would practice the sentences in my head.
Oh yes, I did the same thing. I would think, okay, they will ask me this, and I will say this. And then maybe they say that, and I will say... And then the real conversation would start, and it was completely different from what I planned. And I would just freeze.
Exactly. And that freezing, that is what we want to talk about. Because it is not just shyness, it is something deeper. Most learners believe that confidence will come after they become fluent. Like, first I become perfect, then I become confident.
But that is backwards, completely backwards. And this is the uncomfortable truth. Confidence does not come after fluency. Confidence is what builds fluency. You cannot wait to feel ready, because that feeling never comes on its own.
Let us talk about what actually happens, because I think a lot of people listening right now will recognize this.
Yes, so imagine you are in a group, maybe at work, maybe in class, maybe just with friends. Everyone is talking in English, and you have something to say. You know what you want to say. But then this little voice in your head goes, what if I make a mistake? What if they laugh? What if my accent sounds wrong?
And by the time you finish thinking about all that, someone else has already said something, and the moment is gone.
And you feel invisible, like you were there but not really there.
I have felt that many times. And the frustrating part is, it is not about intelligence. Some of the most intelligent people I know go completely silent in English conversations because the fear of judgment is louder than the desire to communicate.
And here is something interesting. Research actually shows that the part of our brain that controls language, it partially shuts down when we feel stressed or anxious. So when you are nervous, you literally cannot access your full vocabulary. It is biology, not failure.
So you are not broken. Your brain is just protecting you. The problem is, it is protecting you from something that is not actually dangerous.
So what do we do about it? Because knowing the reason does not automatically fix the feeling.
Right. And I want to be honest. There is no magic trick. But there are things that actually shift something inside you. Small things that slowly change your relationship with speaking English.
The first one, and this sounds simple, but it is not. Stop trying to be perfect in real time. When you are in a conversation, your job is not to produce perfect English. Your job is to connect with another person. That is all.
When I stopped editing myself while speaking, like when I stopped correcting every sentence in my head before it came out, my speaking became so much more natural. It was messier, yes, but people understood me, and more than that, they responded to me.
Because people connect with realness, not perfection. Nobody is sitting there judging your grammar. They are listening to your ideas.
The second thing, and this one changed a lot for me, is learning to be comfortable with silence. We are so afraid of the pause. We think if we stop for 2 seconds, people will think we are stupid. But actually, a confident pause feels completely different from a nervous pause.
It does. A confident pause says, I am thinking. I have something important to say. A nervous pause says, I am disappearing. And the difference is mostly in your body language and your breath.
Which brings us to something else. Before a conversation, or even during one, take one slow breath. Not a dramatic breath, just a quiet, slow one. It physically slows down that panic response. It tells your brain, we are safe. We can think clearly.
And the last thing, find low-stakes places to practice. Not your job interview, not your important presentation. Start with a coffee shop, a cashier, a short phone call. Small wins build real confidence, not imaginary confidence, real, earned confidence.
Okay, we have a challenge for you this week. Just one thing.
This week, start one conversation in English that you would normally avoid. Maybe it is asking a question in a meeting. Maybe it is replying to a comment on YouTube. Maybe it is just saying something to a stranger in English.
Do not prepare a perfect script. Just start. Even if it is 2 sentences, even if you make a mistake, just start.
And then come back and tell us, in the comments, what you said and how it felt. We read every comment. We genuinely do.
Let us quickly revisit what we talked about today.
English confidence is not about reaching perfect fluency first. Confidence builds fluency, not the other way around.
The nervousness you feel is not a sign that you are bad at English. It is your brain responding to a feeling of social risk. It is biology.
Trying to be perfect in real time actually blocks your language. Let yourself be messy, real, and human.
Get comfortable with pauses. Breathe slowly. Shift your goal from performance to connection.
And practice in small, low-stakes moments every single day.
All right, let us look at 5 words from today's episode. These are all intermediate-level words that will really upgrade your English. Word 1. Freeze. Meaning, to suddenly stop moving or speaking because of fear or shock. Example, when the teacher called my name, I froze and forgot everything I wanted to say. Speaking practice. Tell me about a time you froze in a conversation. What happened? Word 2. Fluency. Meaning, the ability to speak a language smoothly, easily, and naturally. Example, she has great fluency in English. She speaks without stopping to think about every word. Speaking practice. Do you think fluency and confidence are the same thing? Why or why not? Word 3. Judgment. Meaning, an opinion or decision about someone, often based on how they look or sound. Example, he was afraid of judgment, so he never spoke in group discussions. Speaking practice. When do you feel most afraid of judgment? In what situations? Word 4. Anxious. Meaning, feeling worried and nervous, especially about something uncertain. Example, I always feel anxious before speaking English on the phone. Speaking practice. What makes you feel most anxious when speaking English? Word 5. Low stakes. Meaning, a situation where there is very little risk or pressure. Mistakes do not have big consequences. Example, chatting with a cashier is a low-stakes way to practice English. Speaking practice. What is one low-stakes situation where you could practice English this week?
Before we go, we want to say something. Not as advice, just as something we genuinely believe.
You are not behind. You are not failing. Learning to speak a new language as an adult is one of the hardest things a human brain can do. And you are doing it. Every day you try, that matters.
Confidence is not a gift that some people are born with and others are not. It is something you build, slowly, through small moments of courage. And every time you open your mouth and try, even imperfectly, you are building it.
That is enough. You are enough.
If today's episode felt like something you needed to hear, share it with one person who is also on this English learning journey. It might mean more to them than you know.
And if you have not subscribed yet, please do. We put a lot of care into every episode, and we would love for you to be part of this community.
We will see you in the next one. Keep going. You are closer than you think.
Take care, everyone.